Yeah, hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Salesforce real-time scenario series. We are discussing to the one of the real-time scenario on the open and closed opportunities. And in the closed opportunities, by default, we are going to display to the logged in user closed opportunities. And now in this video, we are going to discuss about to the date ranges. So they can give it to the from and to dates. Based on that, we have to get the those information. Means what are the closed opportunities on the from and to dates. How we are going to fetch and display to the those details and display to the in the table. Let's see how we are going to implement that one. So this is the here from and to dates, how we are going to implement that one. So let's come to the Visual Studio. So for from date and to date purpose, we are going to take it by the, so two variables here from date and here to date. So we have to display by the dates to the here at when the toggle button is this selected. So here on this here we are going to display to the bottom to this one. So here we are going to take it by the lightning input type equals to date format. Now we are going to take it by the date format. Label equals to from date. Value equals to here we have to the from date. And here on change we are going to holding in, so that's why on change we have to take it by the handle from date. Okay, handle from date, this one. Let's save. Then come to the here. We are going to take it by the for the lightning input type equals to date for the to date purpose. Okay, so here label to date, handle to date. So let's define the from date and to date methods in the JavaScript. So here handle event. So here in this event, we are going to hold it right from date or to date what they are. We are entered the here handle change to the, we have to take it by the event dot target dot value. Okay. Same like if you want to hold it by the from the to date handle to date event, this should dot to date equals to event to dot target dot value. This is the handle to date. So here we have to define a handle to date. This one is the here we have. So when they are entered by the from date and to date, again we are going to filter the data, right? So here we can call it by the this dot load data. Okay, now we can pass it to the from and to dates to the Apex class. So that's why here we are going to take it by the here to date fields, date from date, comma, date to date. Okay, from and to dates. These two dates we are passing to the from the here in this here. Okay, so let's with comma separated to we can pass it by the multiple parameters now. So from date this dot from date. When it is the handle change, we are going to sending to the from date, right? From date we are holding now, that is we are sending to the here. And come to the next. To date equals to this dot to date. So these are all the parameters. These are all the parameters. Show closed, from date, and to date. I hope it is clear. At a step by step we are going to implementing na to date. Let's say once it is passing to the our Apex class, now we are going to add it by those conditions as well. Is closed, then here we are going to add it by the if it is the to date. So from date or to date not equals to null, then only we are going to add it by the conditions, right? Already we are added by show closed equals to true. If so, here from date not equals to null, we are adding to the conditions so dot add of. So here we have to take it by the closed date greater than or equals to from date, and to date also not equals to null, adding by the conditions to date. So that's why here we have to take it by the conditions dynamically in the starting. So here we have the multiple conditions, right? Based on the conditions, we are going to add it by the dynamic query. It's not a fixed query, dynamic query. If it is toggle button is the on, means show closed opportunities, we can display by the only closed opportunities. And if we have the from date not equals null or to date not equals null or, then those records also be the we are going to adding to the in the condition. So finally we are joined, right? All the conditions here the join, and the query will be the prepared by the final query here. Here prepared by the final query. Okay, so let's save and deploy. So rest of things as usual. So after that it is getting by the database dot query right here. After that database dot query it is written by the opportunity. If it is closed one, closed last, based on the conditions, it is automatically get it by the data here, right? So rest of the stuff is same. Okay, no need to modify the any logic. Let's back to the here, refresh by the page. Okay, so now here we have to the when we are going to select by the open, see here closed, it's not populating by the things. I think so we are not deployed by the HTML. Let's deploy it to the HTML. Let's refresh by the page. So by default from and to dates is the appear. So now come to the here. So when we want to display these two is the when it is the true, right? Show template is the this one. When it is this one, we need to display these two as well. Okay. When the show closed equals true to, then only we need to display to the from and to dates. From and to dates. Let's redeploy. Let's back to the here, refresh by the page. So now you have to observe by default, it's not appear by the from and to dates. Now here we are going to click onto this, then only the appear by the from and to dates. So we are not selected by the from and to dates, right? Automatically displayed by the 18 records. So if you want to select by the sum of the date range, I think all are the closed date range is the same. Okay, let's modify the sum of the records. All are the by default 10th, 8th. This is the new algorithm default values it is showing. Let me change it by this something, some records, opportunities. Let's change it by the four records here. And at the same time, close the last record also, we can change it recently, right? Recently view. These are all the close the last record, right? I'm going to change it by the two records of the close the last records dates also. So here come to the details. Close the date. I'm going to give it to the here. So something current month, right? October. So I'm going to give it by the, this one is the September month one, September 1st. Let's save. Let's go and do edit by the another record. So date, right? So September 17th. And let's come to the here. So this is also by the September 27th, 2025. All are the records also we are given by the 2025. Now this would be the closure last one. So 0925, and this is also by the closure last one. So 18th 0925. Okay. So we have modified the some records with the date range purpose. So I'm closing to the all those records, then come to the here. So when we are going to select this, now I'm going to select by the here September 1st to. So September 1st to all this, sorry. See September 1st to records only the populated here. September 1st to end of the, okay. So if we have select by last date is the 27th, right? I'm going to select by the up to 15th only, September 15th. So it is automatically now. So September 15th, sorry, it is selected by the November 15th. That's why it's coming. Yeah. So now we have to the selected September 15th. Okay. Still also sorry, I am selecting by the October, September 15th. See here, two records. Two records is the populating. Okay, so here quantity is the two, amount also by the populated by the like this, amount also by the populated by like. If we are going to select by the closed, it is displaying by the all the records. It is the select by the open records. Then if we are selected by the closed, it will be the populated by the data. If you don't want to this, you can close this. It is again showing by the all the opportunities. So if you want to reset by the values when you are selecting by the closed, so by default you want to display by the all the closed records. So let's come to the here. Toggle button is the handle change, right? So here we are going to take it by the if this should dot show closed true or sorry false. We are going to make it as the from and to date is the undefined. Reset by the values. So this should dot see here null. From and to dates we are going to reset by the null when it is the not equals to closed means it is the false. It is the false. When it is the false means we are going to reset by the values. Why? Because if you're not set it by the here, you are selecting by the some dates. Now here it is holding by the same dates. Let me, I'm selecting by the randomly. Now I'm going to close this. Now I'm going to open. This will hold by the existing data, right? So we are going to reset by the null values purpose. We have to take it by the null values here. Okay, let's deploy. Then come to the here, refresh by the page. So now we are going to select this something date. So 27 to 28, I am selecting by this date range. Now I'm going to uncheck by the toggle button. And again, I'm going to select by the toggle button. It is the reset and values also by the reset now. Values also by the resetted by the here. Okay, by default, it is showing by the all the 18 records. So this purpose, when we have the change by the toggle button, if it is the false, we are going to reset by the false. We are going to reset by the null values for the from and to dates. Okay, I hope it's clear, right? How it was the implemented by the this use case. So we have the final step is the here we have to the so some styling to the here. We have to the some styling to the whole code. As of now, it is appear by the like this only, right? So like we can display by some styling, what we have seen right earlier. So like this format, total opportunities, open opportunity amount. So this is the styling. So main our use case is completed. This next step is the how to style by the our component. That is the pending. Okay, so I hope it's clear how it was the implemented by the step by step now up to now our business logic. Stay tuned for the next video for the styling. Thank you.